Hey guys, Liz here, aka Isabelle Cheren. How you going? I decided to do my coffee with Isa in my bottom back garden on this large estate that I live on, and I'm pretending to be someone of great wealth and standing in the community, and I have a bottom garden at the bottom of my sim, which is, no, not really. No, I have 2 plots of land and I share the other 2 plots with Yorkie, and we live on the same sim. We have a sim together. Do we still call it Sims? No, that's what he does. Hello, welcome to Coffee with Isa. It's me. I'm feeling in a funny mood. I haven't done a coffee with Isa for a few weeks since some days you just feel like chatting, other days I don't, So I thought I'd do one and sit here at this lovely little dining room table from Bazaar, wearing my gorgeous outfit from the Access event, which all details will be in the blog post underneath this video. I'm just telling you that now. Yeah. So anyhow, I thought I'd do a coffee with Isa down here at the bottom of my garden. This area actually was used for, I used to have a rental on here, actually. I did actually have a little tenant, but then he couldn't come in, so then I had another person staying here, and then she's kind of like left. And so I thought, well, I might use it for my films and stuff, and also as a hangout. So for Yorkie when he's in World, and for myself, we can just have friends here, and then I've got, I can clean it up and, make blog posts or whatever. Fine cup of tea I'm having. It's Earl Grey. There's nothing really in the cup, but In fact, I think I'm going to dine while I'm sitting here. Anyhow, I just wanted to find out how everyone was. Actually, I've got no particular topic to talk about. I just felt like I wanted to touch base and just sort of like see how everyone is. Anyhow, what I was saying about this area, this is the area I used for the filming of Virginia's wedding to Auntie Virginia when she married Yorkie. So this is where they danced and cut the cake, and just across from this off the walkway is actually where they got married. But that's all been removed now, so I've made it into a hangout area for friends. So we've got like a dining room table with a big tent thing over it. So if friends come along, we can get together and have food. Oh, this is a lovely, lovely omelette I'm having now. Can I just say, it's so delightful. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit silly today. So I made that area, and then I thought I'd just turn this into an area as well. So here people can come and play. Behind me I've got actually a Mad Pig game on the table, a couple of couches, this dining area, and I've actually got a dance system here as well, so people can come and hang. I've also got like a little jukebox here and a bar. Yeah, so you can animate yourself with drinks, and I don't know, I just thought it'd be nice. And I've said to a couple of my friends, if ever they've got nothing to do, they can come here and chill. Obviously it's not open to the whole community because Yorkie and I are a bit of quiet souls. We kind of like crack on with stuff when we log in, so yeah. Otherwise I'd say, here's the destination, everybody, feel free. But unfortunately I won't be doing that because if he or I log in, we normally actually doing filming or something, and we don't necessarily log in at the same time, so we're kind of cool like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you here and just chat. I don't know what's new. In fact, to be honest, if you do read my blogs, you'll know that I'm going through my cycle of what the hell, what's going on in the world, all that kind of thing. And yeah, it's kind of like leading me to the I think I'm going insane. Yeah? Does anyone feel like that? Do they feel like some days you wake up and you think, am I just plain nuts? Because I'm telling you now, some days I wake up and I think I'm actually just plain absolutely nuts. And then I realise that actually I'm not really nuts. Frankly, I think that I'm more than nuts. Yeah, go figure. I don't know, it's just a very strange time in life, and I'm finding the more and more, the time goes on, it's like, well, what am I doing? Where am I going? Well, I'm going absolutely nowhere right now. I've got some news, and this is a very difficult one for me because some people are really pleased and other people are, oh, should you do it, Liz? And is that I've got my COVID vaccine. It's booked in next week. I'm obviously on a vulnerable client list, so I was sent my appointment, and I've managed to book it in for Friday because we got a list of dates. So I've managed to book it in for next Friday, and I've managed to get someone to help me to get there because, you know, I can't drive, and I'm certainly not getting on a bus. Seriously. I'd rather be in close contact with someone I know and trust than get on a bus and sit with people I absolutely don't know. It's kind of like my thing. So I've got that coming up, and to be honest, I wrestled with it all throughout this whole year. I've gone, oh, if there's a vaccine, would I take it? Yeah, I only once thought about it, and then after that I was like, well, there's no logical reason not to, actually. There's no logical reason. So yes, I've got it booked in, and I don't know if I'm going to need a second one because they didn't give me an automatic second appointment, although I know my son had his the other day, and he's also on the vulnerable list because he's had a heart murmur when he was young, and he's got different sort of, you know, what do you call it when their hands go blue? No, they're not dead. They just what do they call it? You know, well, you can't get your blood around quick enough. Oh my God, I was just like, I'm losing my mind. Honestly, yeah. So I don't know. I'm just. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of like lost at the moment. It's kind of like time standing still, but at the same time, it's flying by really fast. And I'm watching people's birthdays and Christmas, and I'm thinking, okay, these things, and I'm already into my second round of birthdays coming up, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I thought we would have been out of this a long time ago. So I'm starting to feel a little bit lost, and I'm sure a lot of people are also feeling that way. Yes, I'm fed up with what's going on, but you know, I tested myself the other weekend because I've become quite agoraphobic, I think. Well, I am pretty much so. And I thought, right, I'm gonna go out for a walk on Saturday. So I rang my daughter and I said, would you meet me outside and come for a walk, like a social distance walk? And she put her son on the phone. He went, Grandma, the answer is yes. He was so excited to see me. It was just, honestly, it really made my day. I could have cried, but that would have been embarrassing to my daughter on the pavement. So I was like, you know, okay, let's walk. But it was a gorgeous day. Seriously, it was a gorgeous day. And I walked I live on a lake, and it was gorgeous. And we were just strolling along, so we have to get off the development to get to the lake. And when we got there, we started walking around the lake, and honestly, the stress levels went up so high. The amount of people that were in groups, like groups of families suddenly getting together and walking around the lakes because like they must all live in the same household, you know. It was quite stressful because they didn't care. They didn't distance. So when you were walking opposite them, they'd literally walk into you. They wouldn't, you know, step to the side or anything. And of course, I was like really worried for my grandson. I mean, for myself, I should be worried, but I'm more worried for him because he's got severe underlying issues. It comes across as quite healthy in that, and he is doing well. But for him to get ill, I would be absolutely beyond whatever. Yeah, as well as my daughter would be. So, you know, we're trying to protect him. But the people out, the COVID idiots are out, and it was just, honestly, seriously, it was very stressful. And then, of course, you've got the runners. And I did see Piers Morgan moaning about runners on the television this morning. And actually, he can moan, that man, honestly. But he struck a chord in with me because I moaned about the same thing. People are running, and as they run past you, they're sweating, and they're like, sorry about that noise, but they're clearing their throats, their sweat is flying, and it's landing on you. Honestly, I noticed sweat land on me, and I was like, hell no. My daughter's like, Mum, be quiet. And I'm like, no. I've never been that stressed about people running, but actually it is very worrying because I guess they just think that they're going for their exercise. But at the same time, the lake that we walk on is meant to be a walking lake and running and cycling. And the problem is all three can't go together at the moment. And so you've got cyclists whizzing by with all these people trying to not knock into them. Then you've got runners running quite close to you and there's sweat flying as they're going past you and you're just thinking, Lord. So, to cut to the short chase, I won't be doing that again. So I spoke to my daughter and I said, we've got to go out. So we've agreed that if we're going to go out and if we're going to meet up and go for a stroll, it will be ridiculously early in the morning, so like 8 a.m, 7 a.m. or something like that. If not, it will be in my lunch breaks during the day. And as yet, I haven't had a chance to meet up because I've been so busy. So yeah, but yeah, that's my latest bit of hypo, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, life is as it is, and I'm sure everybody is going through their own stuff. I mean, you're not alone. So I like to tell people that, we, when I say people in social media and stuff, not that I'm anything great or anything, but, you watch me on YouTube, you listen to me on YouTube, and I'm a small fry. But even so, people take note of what you say and you do. And I like to let people know that I'm actually pretty normal, and I actually too suffer with panic, tears, worry about money, worry about all sorts of things, and although I can appear that I'm having a great time and jolly and all that, I too am going through this, and it's very difficult not to. And I think anybody that can pretend for too long that they're not are lying to themselves. You have to be honest with yourself and say, do you know what, I'm going through this, and sometimes it's okay. It is so okay to feel that you can't cope, and it's so okay to feel that you don't want to talk to anybody, and it's so okay to feel that you just want to sit in your pajamas all day and vegetate, and it's so okay that you're walking around like me, like Hagrid, that's trawling the streets. Oh my God, you should see my hair. It's, I'm meant to be doing Beclem things, and it's been very difficult. I can't do it because I'm not getting my hair trimmed, which makes the whole thing, you just feel yuck. But I think they understand anyhow, but you just feel yuck. You feel you need to look better. You feel that you've just, I don't know, I feel like the ghost walking. So I look forward to sunshine. Sunshine makes such a great impact on my life, and it does affect the mood that I'm in. So I am looking forward to some sunshine. So anyhow, this was a blathering ramble, but I just felt like it, and well, that's what my coffee with Isas are. They're just me rambling about subject to subject or whatever. So you either get something juicy in my ramblings, or you get nothing. And today you've just got rambling. Anyhow, I hope you have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you, she don't mean it. Just look the other way. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. She is cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim in. Better think twice before you dive into that water.